What's going on, guys? Aggronix, going back to the ACL. Today we have our Week 6 game against Kip and the Montreal Mudkips. I actually remembered. I genuinely remembered. Yes, I said last week that we were going to have a lot of changes. The game I played against HG, the Dragonite sweep, that was whatever. I knew that was not going to stick around. It's glad that we got it. It's good that we got it because we needed to win back differential because we were 0-4. We took over from a team that had a very, very bad record, and a 6-0 win week 1 coming back is fucking fantastic. So how bad? But now we're here. We have to play Kip, who is one of the best battlers that I know, with a team that I'm comfortable with it, but also, you know, I just made these changes. I don't know how it's all going to fit together, so I'm a little bit worried in that regard, but also I'm excited to see what happens. So Kip's team, I don't know if you could see it too well. It consists of Weavile, Cresselia, Tyrantrum, Gligar, Steelix, Lantern, Gengar, Togekiss, Serena, Talonflame, Crabominable, and Megalopoly. Very, very scary team, and for a couple of reasons. He has super, super fast threats in Weavile and Lopunny that if you don't prep for, they will just wreck your team. Luckily for me, they have a common weakness, so it's like a little bit easier to deal with them. If they like really, really worked well together, type-wise, then it would be hell, because you'd have to put maybe 2 Choice Scarfers and have 2 things that would be able to take them on. But they both have a common weakness, so I literally just threw a Choice Scarf on Infernape, and that's why that's there for a second. He has those. Also Gengar, another fast thing. Immune to fighting, so you do have to take that into account. There is Gengar, and I guess Talonflame as well, but Weavile and Megalopoly is what I'm scared of. Other than that, you have Tyrantrum, which is a strong wall breaker. And then you have this disgustingly thick core of Cresselia, Steelix, Gligar, Serena, Togekiss, and the Crabominable if he wants to bring it. Very, very strong team. No surprise he's 5-0. Kip is a great battler with a great team, so no surprise. Is it beatable? Yes, of course, but I think it's going to be very, very tough, and we'll have to see what happens. We're bringing Fringle-Dink the Garchomp. I literally came up with these nicknames 5 minutes ago. We have Fringle-Dink the Garchomp, Dragonium Z, Sandvale, Earthquake, Dragonclaw, Poison Jab, Swords Dance. Yeah, we have Sandvale because we have Sandstream. Might as well play for that hacks. Who fucking cares? Swords Dance with the Dragonium Z, Outspeed, Max Speed, Togekiss. Not much to say. Just a good wall breaker. Gligar can't take this on with Swords Dance with Dragonium Z. Cresselia can't. Steelix can't with Earthquake. Togekiss doesn't want to take a Poison Jab after Rocks at +2. Good stuff. Garchomp is good. We have Hoopensmire, the Pangoro. I was going to call this thing Miranda, but I decided to go with Hoopensmire. We have Assault Vest, Iron Fist with Drain Punch, Knockoff, Ice Punch, and Bullet Punch. This thing's just very, very good against his team. In the Elysian, the year that I won, or the season that I won, Pangoro, the winning game, was Pangoro Bullet Punching Weavile for the win. So I'm bringing it again. I see a Weavile. I need to bring Bullet Punch to be able to hit that thing. It's also good for stuff like Tyrantrum and Togekiss. So it's not terribly useless otherwise. We have Ice Punch for there for Togekiss, for Serena. We have Knockoff, of course, for Cresselia, and Drain Punch there for like like some Megalopoly, Steelix, stuff like that. Now I don't know if he'll bring Cresselia because I do have 2 Dark types, and they're both very, very good. Dark types are not like something like Alolan Persian, which is a dark type, but it's not going to kill anything. Like Pangoro and Tyranitar are 2 very, very offensive dark types. So I don't know if he'll bring Cresselia. I wouldn't surprise me if he didn't, but I still want to take that precaution. And if he doesn't, that means something like Mesprit and Aggron just have a field day with his team, so it's great. Yeah, we have Barfacock, the Tyranitar, Choppleberry, Sandstream with Pursuit, Crunch, Stone Edge, 2 power, more physically defensive. This thing lives a, I believe, I can't remember what this is. I think it's a Focus Blast from a Gengar, but the physical bulk is to take something from Lopunny? I think I live a high jump kick from Lopunny at full, but don't quote me. Super power is just there for the Weavile and the Lopunny if they switch in for whatever reason, which they never would. Lopunny might actually, I suppose. But yeah. Then we have, I'm going to throw these guys up here so you can see them. We have, scroll you bastard. We have, does that look okay? Yes. We have Gymnosis, the Infernape, Choice Scarf Blaze, Flabberous Close Combat, Gunk Shot, U-Turn, very, very good against team. Like I said, Weavile and Lopunny at least share the weakness of fighting, which means a Choice Scarf from Infernape, if he doesn't bring Serena, if he doesn't bring Gengar, if he doesn't bring Crabominable, if he doesn't bring Talonflame, Cork is not what I meant to say. If he doesn't bring Talonflame or Gengar, I could just spam Close Combat, which is nice. And if he doesn't bring Cresselia, even more so. So, there's hope. There's hope. If he does bring Cresselia, it's fine. I still have U-Turn. I can still have ways to deal with that thing. And Weavile is still weak to U-Turn, which is great. And Gunk Shot is just there for the Togekiss. And I guess the Serena to a certain extent, just because, you know, it's still weak to it. So, there's that. But yeah, Infernape is very, very important. Like I said, the same with Garchomp. It outspeeds a max speed Togekiss. And even if he brings like offensive Togekiss, we have Tyranitar with Chapel Berry. A +2 Nasty Plot Aura is never killing Tyranitar. And we probably just kill it with Stone Edge if he's like offensive. So that's cool. We have Lepracasty, the Mesprit, Colby Berry, Levitate with Zen Headbutt, Fire Punch, U-Turn, and Thunder Wave. My first time using Mesprit. I've had it on several teams, but I actually never brought it. So I'm really, really excited about this team. I'm really, really excited about this set. It's a great switch in to Mega Lopunny. I have Coldberry on there. I don't want to bring it because I feel like Weavile will never get in on Mesprit to Pursuit me. And even if he does bring it, I don't think he'll have Pursuit. So I'm very, very tempted to change the set to Leftovers. Which I will. Because, I mean, he's not going to bring, looking at my team, he's going to bring Ice Shard for Choice Scarf Garchomp and Crobat. He's going to bring Low Kick, Knock Off, Icicle Crash. Surely, he's not going to bring Pursuit. He's not going to bring Pursuit. Yeah, we have Zen Headbutt, Fire Punch, U-Turn, and Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave is great on this team. It can slow down stuff like Lopunny. It can slow down Togekiss. It can slow down Gengar. It can slow down Cresselia. It can slow down Tyrantrum. Really good. U-Turn is there for momentum. It gets me a decent damage off in Cresselia, about 15-20%. If he's not max bulk, I think it's about that. And then Fire Punch is just there for what's it there for? It's for Steelix. Yeah, it's for Steelix. Also it's Weavile, which is cool, and Carbongle. So you know, if you care. And then we have Zen Headbutt just there for stab. And then we have Wombanach, the Aggron, Heavy Slam, Aqua Tail, Roar, and Stealth Rock. This thing is very, very good because it checks the Weavile, it checks the Cresselia, it checks the Tyrantrum, it checks the Steelix. It checks the Togekiss, Serena. It's just good. It's a good man. I'm going to challenge Kip Renna. And we're going to see what happens. I quickly need to change Aggron to regular with sturdy, I suppose. I'm very, very nervous because whenever you play Kip, it's a scary, scary thing. It's a very scary thing. Where is this team? Did I give this team a... I did. Versus Kip. Why can't I see it? I cannot see... There it is. It's all the way down at the bottom. Why is it there? I suppose I built this team a while ago. So, yeah, we're going to challenge Kip. We're going to see what happens. Hopefully he knows the changes were made, but I think he does. It's on the document, so it shouldn't be a problem. So he does bring Cresselia, he does bring Gligar. Okay, so no Gengar. Good luck, have fun, my friend. Hopefully you can see that. You can. Awesome, 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 awesome. So, he does bring Cresselia, which I'm actually okay with because, like I said, Tyranitar and Pangoro are both there. He brings Gligar and Steelix, which I wasn't quite expecting, but I'm not really upset about it, really. Aqua Tail is both, so Aggron is very, very good in this game. Aggron is extremely good in this game. He didn't bring Serena, so he has no way to get rid of hazards except for defog, so he has to defog, which is cool. Leads on his end, I think he's going to lead with the Steelix or the Lopunny. So, I'm tempted to lead with... would he lead with Lopunny? I think he probably would. I think he'd expect me to lead with Aggron, so he'd probably lead Lopunny, Steelix, or Gligar. I don't really want Mesprit out in front of those things. I could lead with Infernape and just get a U-turn off first turn. But if he leads Gligar, I would want to lead with Pangoro. And my switch-ins to Lopunny aren't, like, plentiful. You know, I need to, you know, be careful. But, yeah, this would be good. I'm actually real quick going to open up Damage Calc. And I'm going to throw my team over, because I didn't do that. It doesn't copy Mega Aggron because I made a regular Aggron, but it's fine. I'm going to lead with... I'm going to lead with Pangoro, because I think he might lead with Steelix, and if he leads a Gligar, I can Ice Punch it and do a lot of damage to it. But I think he's going to lead with Lopunny. I'm going to lead with him for now. Ah, he leads with Togekiss. Actually, you know what? It's fine. I'd rather that I'm able to U-turn right here than anything else. So, I'm not really afraid of this thing. I can just go for a U-turn right here. He's no idea that I'm Scarf yet. I do outspeed him, so I don't know if he's Scarf or anything like that. He'll know I'm Scarf if he is Scarf, but other than that, it's not really that big a deal. So what I want to do, I could go Aggron. I could go Tyranitar. I think it's fairly obvious that I'm going one of those, so he could just go for a Dark, or what's it called? He could just go for like a fighting type move, like an Aura Sphere. So I'm tempted to go Mesprit right here and paralyze this thing. I think that's what I want to do. Because realistically, like if this thing wants to go for a nasty plot turn 1, I'm going to go Mesprit predicting the Aura Sphere. Goes for Aura Sphere. Perfect. Yeah, the leftovers are good. So I'm going to go for a T-Wave right here. If he goes Gligar, that's fine. If he goes Steelix, that's also fine. But I really, really want this thing slowed down. I could also just U-turn. But he might try to, like, Nasty Plot right here. And I want this thing slowed down. And if he goes for T-Wave, then, you know, that's sketchy. So I'm going to go for a Thunder Wave. Although he might go, yeah, he might go Crest as well, though. See, I don't want to go for Thunder Wave in case he goes Steelix. I don't think Gligar is coming in, but I think Steelix might. And if Steelix is coming in, I really, really want to click U-turn and get out to Pangoro, who could sit in front of that thing and Drain Punch all day long. What would I do if I was him? If I was him, I'd probably go Steelix. Because I'd expect a... I probably would expect a Stealth Rock. Possibly. So, I'm going to predict the Steelix and go for a U-turn. This thing is leftovers. Okay. He goes for Air Slash. And I flinch. So that's awesome. Not much you can do there. Yeah, so Thunder Wave was the play, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to go... I feel like now he predicts and goes for Aura Sphere because he flinched me. A U-turn would have been really, really nice there, but I mean, what can you do? I don't like playing Togekiss because it just turns into this. I honestly think he's going to... I think he's going to Aura Sphere again, now. So I'm going to U-turn. Yeah. Cool. At least we got that. So I'm going to go Aggron because I need to get my Mega off. And also, I don't want to waste my boy's Chapel Berry yet. So this has been a terrible first few turns because... I mean, the power, you know... The flinch doesn't help, but it's yeah. Alright, so right here, I'm going to go for Stealth Rocks. Don't go for Thunder Wave, Kip. He goes into Steelix, so that's cool. And I'm going to go straight into Pangoro. Instantaneously into Pangoro. No, Aggron is very, very good in this game. It checks almost everything by itself. Like, even things it's weak to, like, it eats a Mega Lopunny hit. It eats a Gligar and Steelix hit, of course. But there's no reason to let it get weakened. So, he's going to go for a Toxic, which is fine. I think right here I'm going to go for a knockoff. because if he goes Gligar or Togekiss, I just want to get rid of that thing's item. I could also just go for an Ice Punch. Toxic on Aggron is a ballsy play, but I guess there was no harm. So I click Knockoff. He stays in. Would Steelix have Earthquake, or would it, or Defog, or Stealth Rock, or would it be Gligar? I think Steelix would, because Gligar probably has Defog. So I think I really want to knock off. I also really want to Drain Punch or Ice Punch. See, if I Ice Punch and he goes into Togekiss, I actually kill it with Bullet Punch. I think. But knock off would be really nice. Get rid of this thing's item anyway. He goes into Togekiss, so I at least get rid of this thing's item. And that did a lot of damage. So we get rid of its leftovers. And yeah, he has to click Roost or Wish right here, or something along those lines. So I'm gonna go on Aggron. Okay, so we got this thing fairly weakened. Togekiss is a very, very big threat. Togekiss plus Cresselia is a very, very disgusting core, and I hope to use it one day because it's very, very good. It's very, very hard to break. If he doubles into Lopunny right here, that's honestly. Would he double into Lopunny? Probably not, because Togekiss is too important. He probably goes for Defog right here, actually. He probably goes for Defog. He goes for Roost. Okay. So, do I Roar? Or do I just Heavy Slam? I think... Aura Sphere, Air Slash, Roost, Defog. That makes sense to me. If Aggron Heavy Slams right here, I don't kill him because Togekiss is disgustingly fat. Although I almost do if he's max HP, so I guess I just... Would he stay in? There's no reason to let your Togekiss take that much damage. I'm gonna Roar. He goes into Gligar, so that's good. And Weavile is dragged out, which is fantastic. Weavile is a Z-Mon, so he could go for like a Z fighting move right here. A Heavy Slam would obviously kill him. Like, no doubt. So that's great. We got a really, really good roll on Roar right there. If he goes for a low kick with a... If he goes for a low kick with a Choice Band and Weavile, he's going to do... 40%. So... how much does Aqua Tail probably do? About 40%. No, not Aqua Jet. Imagine if Aggro got Aqua Jet. That'd be fucking... That'd be totes. Yeah, 43 to 51. So I'm tempted... I think I just Roar right here. There's no reason for him to let this thing... Unless he predicts me to go for Roar and he stays in knowing I won't kill him. Which is why I'm tempted to go for Heavy Slam. Or Aqua Tail. Because I think he also might switch in a Steelix or... Gligar. I mean, I think Steelix is a no... Like, Steelix is not a bad play right here. He goes into Gligar again, so that's great. Cresselia is dragged out, which is great. Huh. Okay, so he's Psycho Shift. So that's interesting. I think I'd go Pangoro right here. Because if he stays in, he's gonna go for Psycho Shift. I mean, he wouldn't. Would he go for Moonblast? He might go for Moonblast. I don't really need Aggron to be like bulky, I suppose, but I really don't want this thing to just. Alright, so question. Can Pangoro Hoop and Smire? We are, that set, we be at 75%. Does Cress ever kill with Moonblast at 70? No, it never does. Don't go for Moonblast. Psycho Shift. Alright, perfect. And, okay, so right here, I could predict the Togekiss and go for Ice Punch. Or I can knock off, predicting him to stay in. If I'm not Assault Vest, he kills me? So he might think he's safe right here. So what would I do? If I was him, I'd go Togekiss. Because you're fairly fucking safe. If I Ice Punch right here, if I Ice Punch the Togekiss... Actually, well, let's check what he is. Knock off 25%, so he's not bulky. So Ice Punch would actually... Ice Punch and a Bullet Punch would kill him. But if I get this play wrong, I'm fucked. I could not double in an Aggron because there's no point. There's no point in doubling an Aggron because then he just goes for it again. It's a big boy play. I go for Ice Punch, I catch the Togekiss, I will kill him. Would he risk his Togekiss? Would he risk his Cresselia, actually? Okay! Alright, how much is this going to do? And I Bullet Punch right here. If he switches out, that's fine, he dies to rocks. Alright, Togekiss is dead. Alright, this means... Pangoro's very, very weak, but... Good. Good start. We have nothing to hit Weavile for priority. In comes Lopunny. We have nothing to hit priority for Weavile, but I think that's fine because Aggron is still at full. So... Do I save Pangoro? I still really, really like it. But does it matter if I like it? Do I live a Crest Moonblast? No, never. Never. You're bulky, Pangoro, but you're not that bulky. If Lopunny goes for a normal type move, he kills me. So I think I just want to go or stay in. I mean, I think I just want to stay in, to be honest. I loved Pangoro. I like Pangoro's switch into Cresselia's thing though, but I guess that'll have to be Mesprit. Although we can't paralyze the crest now. So the Flame Orb is actually a really, really good set. I like that set a lot actually. That's a really, really cool set. Because you can't Toxic it then. So that's super clever. I'll have to steal that. He just goes for a turn right here. So yeah, I'm just gonna Drain Punch for what it's worth. I mean, it doesn't matter. So Pangoro is gonna die. The crit didn't matter, so it's fine. So I could go Infernape. Reveal I'm clearly Scarf, like without question. Or I go Mesprit. Now Mesprit never dies because he's not like Fake Out Last Resort. I never die to a return. And I get to go for a Zen Headbutt, and Zen Headbutt would not kill. Well, if I was to go for a Psychic, would I kill? If I was, you know, like a different set to this, would he be afraid? I do a bit more. I would actually have a chance to kill him, so I will go Mesprit. I won't reveal Infernape yet. And if he switches out as I go for Zen Headbutt, that's fine. I get Leftovers Recovery, so that's grand. I'm going to go for a Zen Headbutt. If he goes Steelix, I'll just go for a U-turn. I'm not going to Thunder Wave because I really think he could go Steelix right here. He goes Cresselia, which is cool. And this is kind of sketchy. This thing is going to be hard to kill. If I go, I don't outspeed him. I don't think he's going to go for a Moonlight right here. Thing is, this in the sand, the Moonlight is weakened, so I could go Tyranitar right now. And not get the U-turn off. Honestly, I can't really have this thing burned, so I'm gonna go straight into Tyranitar. I need Moonlight, Psycho Shift. That's fine. And, yeah, I'm gonna... This thing... can't heal. Because... Or, well, can heal as well. So... Cress. Cress is a bulky bitch. If I'm... Do I go Garchomp and Dragonium Z? I don't think so. I think I just have to, I mean, if I pursue him, I still do nothing to him. That's the scary thing. I think he's just going to switch, but I'm going to go for a Crunch. Goes for Rest. Okay. I guess I go Garchomp. I'm going to go Garchomp. If he doubles into Gligar or Steelix, that's fine. I have the Sand Veil, so there's a chance that he misses. In comes Gligar. And in comes Garchomp. If he's like Swords Dance Agility, he might have Ice Fang, so I'll just calc Ice Fang for his... I mean, the Sand is up. The Sand is up. He has like an 80% chance to hit the move. It doesn't even do 50%, so I think I just... I think I just Swords Dance. If I'm a +2 with the Z, I don't kill. So, yikes on that. Does he go for Defog? He just goes for Defog. I don't kill him right here with the Dragon Claw. My evasion is down, so now he will land stuff in the sand. If I go for a Dragon type move or a Z move right here, I will kill this thing, which means there's one less thing that, you know. Although, to be fair, nothing on his team resists fire, so Infernape is still really good from that perspective. What would I do if I was him? I would probably stay in. So I'm just gonna Z-Drake, yeah. I'm just gonna kill this thing. Yeah, because I think, see, the problem is if I, like, Swords Danced again, like, yeah, he just goes Weavile. And that's the problem. So, here comes an interesting development. Now, do I predict him to go for Low Kick and click Dragon Claw? Or do I do something else? I think I just go Aggron. Okay, yeah, he just goes for Low Kick. But, he's Life Orb, so he's not Z-move. So I'm going to Heavy Slam. And if he goes into Steelix or if he goes into Crest, then I get at my rocks. Yeah, okay, so Weavile is dead. And then we goes Lopunny. This is going to come down to the wire. It's actually going to come down to me Swords Dancing with Garchomp and Crest, but I think we win. I think we win. As long as we play this out correctly. So, do I save Aggron? I do want to, but I don't know if there's any reason to. I'm going to Roar in case he substitutes. High Jump Kick. So, okay, goes for High Jump Kick. Okay, so Cress, it's not showing me what Cress is at, which is annoying. I think I need to force Cress in. So I think I'm going to go Infernape and just click CC. If I do, Infernape kills Lopunny every time. That's guaranteed. If I go Mesprit, you know, like, I'm just kind of sacking Mesprit because I don't kill him, and he'll kill me with 2 turns. I'm going to go Infernape. And I think I'm just going to click Close Combat. I know. That bitch is still there. That bitch Cress. But I want the crest to come in, honestly. I need the crest to come in because then I get to go Garchomp. I need to get the sound up as well. If I U-turn and he stays in, I lose him on. Would he stay in? There's no reason for him to. Like, crest is right there. How much does U-turn do? U-turn puts him in range of Flare Blitz? All he's seen is U-turn. This is a 50-50, dude. This is a 50-50. If I'm him, I switch. Okay. All right. Now, do I go Tyranitar or do I go Garchomp? Can I just see? Garchomp is at 100%. Does Ice Punch ever kill? Probably. I know Garchomp is bulky, but yeah, it never really. Yeah. So Garchomp to Cress is doing absolutely fucking zero, unless I Swords Dance right now. I could Dragon Claw. He can't Psycho Shift because I think I don't know how this works. Honestly, we're in uncharted territory now. I guess he could put me to sleep. I guess that's how it works. If his last move is Moonblast, then that's kind of scary. If I get to +2, I have a chance to kill him. A decent chance to kill him. Unless he's max bulk. If he switches straight into the Lopunny, which, would he? I think he would. I think he would. So I could double on a Mesprit. And what that does is it means if he goes into Lopunny, I still have the higher ground. We can't forget that Steelix is at fucking full. I haven't touched that bitch. If I Swords Dance and he goes straight into Lopunny, I'm fucked. If I Dragon Claws he goes into Lopunny, then I get to spam Flare Blitz against his team, which I love. I love the sound of that. How real is he? See, I feel like if he goes Lopunny right here, if I Swords Dance, I lose the game. I feel like I lose the game. He goes into Steelix. Okay. So this thing probably has Ice Fang. He will live with Sturdy. And maybe he gets his rocks up or something. Maybe his weakness policy rock polish. I don't fucking know. He does live. He actually just takes that. Wow. And he goes for Toxic. So I'm going to go for. Can I Dragon Claw right here? No. I did 98, so he's super fucking bulky. So I need to Earthquake. I think I want to go Mesprit right here because I think he's going to go back in a Cress. I don't know why it's not showing me the percentage of Mons. It's really annoying. That's very, very annoying because I really would like to know. But it's not letting me. So if I was him, I need to Earthquake. You go back in a Cress, you waste a turn. I take damage. It's great. But I'll Mesprit right here. As he does that, I'm in a decent position because then I get to U-turn out. I get to go on a Tyranitar, and I get to crunch. I guess. If I go Tyranitar as he goes Mesprit or Cresselia, then hey. I would go Cress. I think Cress is at like 47% or something like that. So if I go Tyranitar right now, he's going to go for Earthquake if he stays in. Just because, like, fucking why not? Or he lets this thing die and then go Lopunny. Which is also a fairly reasonable play. I'm going to go Mesprit. He does go Cresselia. So I'm going to U-turn for what it's worth. Oh, does he doesn't have Sleep Talk. Infernape. Cress. U-turn. Flare Blitz does more. Flare Blitz does more than U-turn. I don't know if it has a chance to kill. I wish I had a Tauntmon right now. If I go Tyranitar and then double into Infernape, I would get the sand damage off necessary. And he still has one more turn to sleep. So I go into Tyranitar, I double into Infernape. If he doubles into Steelix or Lopunny, I'm still fine. And he takes the necessary sand damage to put him in range of Flare Blitz. I suppose. Pretty sure he's still asleep this turn. He wouldn't go for a Psycho Shift anyway. He would probably go for Rest. So, Infernape stays asleep. Cool. Now, I don't trust U-turn. Flare Blitz does do more. I'm gonna go for Flare Blitz. Hope it kills. He does do a Lopunny, who does not die, but he will die to Sand. So I think I'm gonna save the damage by going Mesprit. I think he goes Fake Out. Wait, how much does Fake Out do to Lopunny, or from Lopunny? Because I think I could die to Flare Blitz soon. Like, I have to be super careful. 30%. So I take a Fake Out. I take Sand. I take another hit. I take a lot of Flare Blitz recoil from Cress. That's if he has Fake Out. Return, High Jump Kick, Ice Punch. I don't know if he has Drain Punch though. So I'm going to go Mesprit. He just goes for a turn, so that's fine. I could have just stayed in, but that's fine. He goes... Oh, he goes Cress! Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have just stayed in. I thought he'd had Fake Out. I should have just stayed in. I'd win the game right here. I literally sweep him. I literally sweep him. So I gotta whittle this thing down. How much does Mesprit do with... I think we could still win. But it's gonna be a dicey. Fire Punch does 15 to 18. So 2 Fire Punches will kill. And he can only really go for Toxic. So I'm gonna go for Fire Punch. If he doubles into Cresselia, that's fine. I just click U-turn. Burn! Nope. Stealth Rock. Yeah, I half expected that. So that's going to make this a little bit tough. But it can still be done. I just have to whittle him down to no fucking end. I'm going to go Garchomp. I think I'm just going to Swords Dance. He wakes up this turn, I think, but he can't burn me. So if he has Moonblast, he'll go for that. But I think after Dragon Claw, if he doesn't rest, if he rests, he doesn't kill me, which means I get to go for another attack. He has to kill the Garchomp, which means he doesn't get to heal, which means Infernape should be able to kill with Flare Blitz. I'm very, very angry because I just should have just clicked Flare Blitz, but obviously it's hindsight 2020. If I did leave Infernape in to get Fake Outed, I wouldn't have been able to, I don't think, click spam Flare Blitz, because I think he had too much going on. So he does wake up, goes for Psychic, doesn't do that much. I'm going to go for Dragon Claw right here. And we kill! And we win! 4-0 still! Wow! Oh my god, Kip, good game, dude. Oh my god, that was super, super close. 4-0 does not really represent this game, I don't think. He had Calm Mind, but he didn't have Moonblast. Have sucked for me. Wow, we get 4-0 over Kip, which, like I said, Kip is one of the best battlers that I know. So that's super, super cool. Very, very close game. 4-0. Yes. 4-0 does not represent this game, I don't think. I think if I'd spammed Flare Blitz with Infernape, in the end, yes, I would have got a 4-0. The fact I was able to get a 4-0 in the end. Did you rest? I think, yeah, he's saying I think I had it. I think I had it too. Even if he rests. If he rests, that means I get another 2 Dragon Claws, because I would have lived the poison. I think it would have been a 3-0 then. I think it would have been a 3-0 then. Because I think Garchomp would have died to poison, and then Infernape would have come in and Flare Blitzed. And he probably would have been at about 20. I love the boy. That Aggron was annoying. Aggron is the fucking boy, alright? I love the boy. My Togekiss would have burned him with Flamethrower. Oh, he'd have Flamethrower, wow. Okay, I just assumed Aura Sphere was all he had. Sorry, I'm sick by the way, guys. Sorry for being a gross boy. So, anyway, GG, dude. Always awesome to play you. So, like I said, Kip, one of the best battlers I know. 4-0 over him is fantastic. I like this team a lot. This team is literally built for fun. I literally threw a bunch of mons that were available together. I wanted to use Aggron. I've wanted to use Garchomp for a long, long time. I'm so glad I have, because this thing's awesome. Garchomp is so fucking cool. Design-wise, moveset-wise, everything-wise. He's great. Psycho Shift Cresselia with Flame Orb with Rest was so awesome. I think if you were Rest Sleep Talk, it would have been better, but obviously you said he was Calm Mind Psychic. He never revealed the Calm Mind, but he said that he had it. I think if he had Sleep Talk, it might have been easier. I think if he had Moonblast over Psychic, he actually... as long as he got the Sleep Talk rolls, he would have been able to do a lot of damage to me. Because on the turns, you know, Tyranitar or Infernape were just sitting in front of Crest, he actually would have been able to do damage, which I think would have changed the game a lot. Aggron was fantastic at the start. The Bullet Punch... the Ice Punch, Bullet Punch playing a Togekiss was super important, because that Togekiss was a very, very big annoyance to Garchomp. So, and just in general, because Air Slash is very, very annoying. I'm glad I got it out of the way. And yeah, I think we played very, very well in the end. You know, obviously the Infernape play was incorrect. You know, we could have got the last 3 kills with Infernape, but we got them with Garchomp. I think we came away with the same differential we would have anyway, so I don't think it was that big a deal. If you guys have enjoyed, like I said, heavy slam like button down below first, and subscribe if you're not already a member of the Aggronix. I'm so happy to be back in the ACL. I really loved everyone in the ACL. It's awesome to be back in it. It's awesome to like not really have a care in the world. You know, obviously I'm playing to win. I'm going to try my best, but I'm bringing fun sets. I'm bringing mons that I enjoy to use. Who cares if we lose? Next week we play... who do we play? We play Tash. Oh, that'll be fantastic, because Tash is really, really great as well. And Tash's team, I don't know if you can see that. That team is disgusting. Chiron Black, Ferrothorn, Crook, Mega Diancie, Reuniclus, Rotom Heat. Oh, that's going to be tough. You might have the best team in the league. So, we'll see what happens. If you guys have enjoyed, make sure to slam the like button down below first, and subscribe if you are not already to be a member of the Aggronix. That being said, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day, and bye-bye.